couple of weeks ago on this very channel, I did a video breaking down every pro level blitz that you need to know out of the dime 3-2, also known as the dollar defense. With that one video, you guys will improve your defense nearly overnight by having just 5 or 6 blitzes that are really easy to set up and generate a lot of pressure, and you can make them all look like one another, which is the absolute best part. Now, on the other side of the coin, in today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down a brand new blocking glitch. And yes, that is the word. It is a blocking glitch because there's a little bit of nuance to this that will pick up all of these popular blitzes. And the best part is you'll be able to send everybody out on routes when facing the dime 3-2. So get out your notepads and a pen, and let's get after it. So the tip that we're going to be breaking down today is what I like to call the max protect glitch. And believe it or not, this is a blocking formula that very few people talk about, because a lot of people think that when you max protect, all you need to do is block your tight end and running back. And if you wanted to do that, you would just go ahead and do that as hot routes. Well, believe it or not, that doesn't change the block targeting of your players. To prove this, I'm going to show you right here. This is what our block targeting looks like. Now, just as a reference point to kind of show you what this max protect glitch does, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the front that a lot of players in dollar like to run. And this is basically going to be the ram the guard glitch, where you see a lot of players will run into the left guard and then they'll blitz a linebacker in behind. So their blitz setup looks like this, in which they would normally, when the ball snapped, just run into the guard, and then that guy comes through and they switch stick around the defense. Most players do it out of a cover 4. So it's a really, really simple blitz concept. But what I want to do here is illustrate the blocking art and what it looks like here with this play. So I've got a play that's normally 5 out. And if I block the tight end and I block the running back via hot routes and I pull up my play art, this is what our pass blocking looks like. You'll see here that the center is responsible for the user that's standing over the left guard, but keep in mind that the user runs into the left guard. Then the left guard is supposed to block the blitzing linebacker that comes in. So that's why this blitz is so effective, really. And then when you take a look at the block targeting for the right guard, he's responsible for the nose tackle. And then we have the tight end and the tackle double teaming the edge. The running back is keying a player that's often Narnia. And this is just not a good formula, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely reset my play here. We'll take a look at our block targeting here. We have the running back and the tight end on route. This is where the max protect glitch comes into play. So now that you saw what it looked like with the running back and the tight end individually blocked, I want to show you what the max protect adjustment does. So when we go ahead and do this here, you're going to see that these are different lines as it pertains to the running back and the tight end. Now, to max protect, all you do is hold the left bumper and flick the right analog stick up. And this is going to make it so basically the way that it works is the running back is now targeting a different spot. But again, we're not actually going to put the running back and the tight end in blocking assignments here. So this actually affords me the opportunity to put them back on routes. And the cool thing about this is that so long as you do not press left bumper again from an offensive point of view, they will stay on their patterns. This is where the max protect glitch comes into play. So if I press left bumper again and then pull up my play art, it puts them back on blocking assignments. So the trick here with this glitch is do the max protect, put them on assignments, and then do not press the left bumper again. So long as you put the players back on hot routes and do not press left bumper again, the rest of your offensive line will keep their assignment from the max protect glitch, and you will be able to block the ram the guard blitz. And you see right here that short of, a shed by somebody else on the field, the actual gap blitz component of this blitz is picked up. So you'll see here that I'm trying to run into the guard with my user. This is the way everybody online likes to run this blitz. But you see that what it does is it changes the targeting and it makes the center block me on this play. So the guard can pick up Lot, who normally comes through the B gap clean. And this is basically the 4-man pressure. People will try to run into the guard, let Lot come in clean, and then they peel back in coverage or switch stick off. With this particular max protect glitch, this changes the targeting so the center slides over to the user and the guard is able to pick up this player. Is it a little bit complicated? Sure. But it's much better to be able to send 5 players out on routes than formerly what we did against this blitz was to basically block the running back at all times and do a half slide to the right. This was the other way to pick this up. So basically with this, we have a 6-man pickup for 4-man pressure, really. and they would just run into the guard, peel back. The other player would take that player coming through the gap, but now you have one less resource. Now, again, I understand that Julius Peppers is making easy work of Forrest Gregg over there. But again, in terms of the gap blitz component in the free runner that typically occurs, these are really the ways that you can block this. You either block the running back and half slide to the right, or you do this max protect trick, which is really, really cool. Now, again, ignoring the fact that Julius Peppers is killing my left tackle here and that we're getting an insta shed also on the nose tackle there. Take a look at the actual gap blitz component where the left guard is on this play. With the running back setup, you know, probably less appealing because again, it's a 4-man pressure. You don't want to block 6 to block 4. But with the max protect trick, again, all you have to do is just choose a play and come out and max protect and then put the player that blocks via your max protect back on a route. So for instance, here, I'm going to come out in trips tight end. Everybody loves a good trips tight end formation, and we'll set up the exact same blitz. So of course, we know everybody likes to do this little ram the guard. The intent is to run into the left guard here. I go ahead and max protect. You notice the targeting change. Now from there, all I have to do is put my guys back on routes. I can check my route play art, but if I press left bumper, it's going to re-block those players. So again, once you hit max protect, put players back on patterns, but do not press left bumper again. Now, when the ball is snapped, you're going to see that the protection is completely different. It gets picked up. Even when it looks scary, it's not. And you see that the center and the left guard push left with this because in their minds, you're in a max protect with the tight end and the running back blocking. But really, because we hot routed the tight end and the running back afterwards, the offensive line does what they think they're supposed to do, but you now have 5 routes on the field. And you see right here that the ram the guard trick didn't end up working. You see right here, it swapped off. The center was mirroring it. The guard was able to pick it up. We're in a good spot. So this trick really, really does a great job against this ram the guard blitz. But that's not the only blitz that it works well against, believe it or not. And before I show you the other blitz out of the dollar that this is really good against, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment below. Helps this video perform in the YouTube algorithm. I know this is a tip that is helpful. This is not found anywhere on the internet besides my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. Now, believe it or not, we might be super late into the Madden season, but I am hard at work 365 days a year on Gridiron Game Plans to bring you guys the best tips in competitive Madden. Focused on the meta, our vault is looking at the most effective tactics available, what pro players are doing, and how to counter them. For instance, this dollar blitz meta that everyone runs was started by pro players. This particular blitz formula pickup, actually, believe it or not, was in my most recent vault update. So I'm giving you guys something on the YouTube channel that I actually just put on the website and I find really useful and I wanted to share with you guys. So if this is something that you think is really awesome, go check out the website. $9.95 unlocks everything on the website. You guys get all the vault updates I've done all year long and into the future. All offensive and defensive game plans, Discord member access with lab sessions in our Discord every single week. Again, go check it out. $9.95 a month unlocks the entire website. Now, before we get out of here, I want to show you guys another blitz that this works really, really well against. This is the other prominent blitz that players like to run. Again, if you were to go back to that video where I showed you all of the popular dollar blitzes out there, the 2 blitzes that I'm breaking down in this video pair really, really well together because with the ram the guard blitz, basically what players would do is they would basically move a guy across and then they would come down and they would stand over the guard. So you would have this guy here. And for most players, you really have to pay close attention because this is either going to be the left B gap or the crossfire into the right A gap. But let's go ahead and apply the max protect trick. So we come out into formation, we max protect, and then all I gotta do is change anyone that is blocked on this play. So the tight end and the running back, put them back on patterns. And then we snap the ball and watch what happens. Notice how my guard was psychically there to pick up that looper. Name another formula that is as consistent against this loop blitz meta as what I just showed you. So while I might not know whether this is the left B gap with the ram the guard or a crossfire right A gap, I do know that I have a pickup that is going to work for either of these. So long as I max protect, put the running back on a route, and snap the ball, you're going to be just fine with that guard being in a spot to pick up the pressure. And we still have 5 guys out on routes. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, guys. This is a cool tactic. Again, the only downside is that you have to re-hot route your players. So if you have a stock route to a tight end or a running back, that might be a little bit of a deal breaker for you. But I do know that this tip will be something that you guys can apply into your offense and have a consistent blitz pickup against the most popular defense that you'll face online. Hope you guys liked the video. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Be the Labby and good luck.